Hey guys, still there. Back with some more command. And the last episode of this campaign I had been setting up a lot of patrol routes, and I've managed to detect quite a few of the submarines, although I gotta say that's mostly due to the SOSUS network, which is the Sonar Underwater Surveillance System. I don't really have any underwater contacts that I detected myself, at least not yet, I believe. Some of these blips are green. Again, I may get that wrong. I'm colorblind, so green and yellow and stuff like that's not too easy to see, but at least I can see when they're red, which means that they're bad guys. Now, if they don't really, if they're not yellow, at least this is what I consider yellow, then they are probably biological. So a unit like this is probably to be some sort of animal. It's not likely to be a threat. Now, first of all, my patrols are trying to detect submarines, and gotta say, a bit surprisingly, I don't really have any kind of site briefing yet, any kind of mission. I know what my forces are. The mission, I've been ordered to prevent Soviet submarines to enter the North Atlantic. That means I'm to patrol this area, but nothing else. And they haven't really given me any kind of mission execution or things that will determine how I can engage threats. Let's see if the scenario description is going to be any influence on that. No, not really. So at this point, it's pretty much just detect, keep detected, and see what exactly is going on and where. So let's see, this Algonquin helicopter seems to be moving towards the SSN, trying to get a better detection on it. You can see it, there's an SSN somewhere there. There's another SSN to the north. SSN, if you're not familiar with the term, Ship Submersible Nuclear, also means nuclear submarine. Now we can see that there's a Plark 670, which is a Charlie 1 submarine. There's a K5 submarine, so I can detect these guys. I know where they are. And I think I'm just waiting to get shot at, really. Because I'm not allowed to engage them yet, or at least I don't think so. Let's see, units, side doctrine, weapon release authorization. Tight, only fire at positive contacts identified as hostile. I have no idea if I'm allowed to use weaponry against these ships yet. Interesting thing though, I am granted the use of nuclear weapons. So, in the previous episode, I spotted some of my aircraft. They're parked on Reykjavik, I believe. No, which air station was that? Come on, where is it? Yeah, Keflavik. Some of those aircraft were armed with nuclear anti-submarine bombs. Apparently, I'm allowed to use those. So that's interesting. I'm going to put one of those in the air, just because I can. And let's see, I'm going to put it on sort of patrol mission here to make sure that it's on a holding pattern. I'm going to unselect all of my previous command points. I just want 4714, 4715 for this mission. And this is what I call a support mission. It's just a basic holding pattern. So we're going to say holding pattern anti-sub nuke. And I want to assign one specific aircraft to that, which is an Orion carrying a multi-purpose sub bomb. You're going to do that mission. All they're going to do now is just do a continuous loop. They're going to sit there at creep or loiter, which is their slowest speed. And this will allow me to at least have one of those birds in the air and ready to nuke, literally nuke a submarine as far as I can spot it. Let's see, I don't have any more biological contacts. Now, the mission says I have 2 days and 23 hours to go. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to engage these submarines. They are marked currently, I believe, as... well, they're not neutrals. What are they? Again, I'm not too sure that these things are exactly where they are because there's a box around them. So they are likely to be in this vicinity, but it could be anywhere, basically. So time to consider what these guys have on board. This is a November K5 class submarine. K5 sub has torpedo tubes, of course. Surface targets. Let's see. Target submarine surface ships. Maximum range 4 nautical miles. 4 miles? That's nothing. Seriously? That's absolutely nothing. That means that these ships, if I get inside this small dotted circle, my ships are going to get attacked. If not, I'm perfectly fine. My anti-submarine range is a bit better. I gotta keep in mind though, this is a scenario that happened 40 years ago, which means that their technology, including torpedoes, are nowhere near what I'm expecting of those things today. So the torpedoes that we have today, I believe, can transit about 20 nautical miles at best. These things only 4. So those submarines really aren't too big of a threat to my forces currently. But I'm not sure if that's going to keep up. This dragon seems to have a lot of... Are those detections? What is that? Auto priority. What kind of mission are you on? Assigned to mission? Yeah, he's on the patrol line. This thing is just designed to drop sonobuoys along a specific patrol route. Gotta say, sometimes this game can be a bit confusing. Anyway, if this is indeed a submarine, and those 3 lines of X's mean I don't know its speed, I don't know its depth, I don't know its heading. Oh, that was, by the way, I believe the aircraft taking off. Or at least such is my hope. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be shooting at anything just yet. The submarine's heading north, or at least we're not sure where exactly it is. Let's see. I believe that group did not have a helicopter. Oh, they do. They do have a helicopter. Excellent. One of those is ready. This one's carrying depth charges. It's a it's a Wasp HAS-1. So, let's set up a specific patrol for that unit. There you go. This is called defining area, and I can now define that this is the area where I want my helicopter to start patrolling. So, that area, patrol, ASW patrol, helo. And that's near 603.01.04. Type, anti-submarine warfare patrol. And the easiest way to assign that aircraft is to just go into the hangar of that ship, assign to mission, that one, go. Bacanti Fleet 1 has been assigned to mission ASW patrol. Good. Now these guys are probably capable of engaging submarines. Oh, new contact. Missile, missile, missile. The Van Ness has detected that. Where is that? Because this means that this battle just got hot. Oh, this is the Van Ness getting engaged. So it looks like we're already in a shooting war. I'm not sure what kind of missile that is. I can identify more or less what it could be. That's a big sub, by the way. Charlie class. Weapons. SSN-7 Starbright. Guided weapon, surface ships, speed 600 knots, range 40 nautical miles. Warhead nuclear, are you kidding me? Okay, that could be a problem. The other one is a guided weapon, shape charge. Let's hope it's this one. The P-70 Amethyst without the nuclear warhead. If there's a 200 kiloton nuclear warhead, that other ship is going to be in a bit of trouble too. Anyway, I have a missile coming in. The Van Ness, which is a Dutch ship, might be able to deal with that. I got Sea Cats, which can be targeted at missiles, I believe, missiles and guided bombs, at a range of 4 nautical miles. Oh god. Anti-submarine mortar, I'm gonna start using this thing, if it gets in range. Range 0.5. Oh, at that range I'm gonna get torpedoed. So not really. Okay, I'm gonna small on this search grid, because this submarine just got absolute priority. The other one hasn't fired yet. Doesn't mean that it won't. But with this, at least I have a bit of an identification where the threat is going to be coming from. Now, time set to 1. There's not really a lot I can do other than hope that this missile is going to get shot down. They have detected it. It's cruising speed 600. What's the other ship in the fleet? The Bacchante. British ship. Weaponry. Mortars. Sea Cats. Range 4 nautical miles. Corvus. They got a bit of deceptions, or let's see, countermeasures. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these things is going to get hit. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Although this missile is going somewhere else entirely. Unless that thing's going to change. It's on a course of 213, so it's heading southwest. There's nothing southwest. There's no target there. What is this missile going to be going for? Can you fire that thing at surface installations? Oh, there's another one. Next missile, 30 nautical miles away. So it's definitely a Starbright. They can only target surface ships. Okay. Another missile coming in. I'm going to manually adjust the course of this ship, or this entire group. Tell them to go there at flank speed. I want them to start using the anti-submarine warfare, or anti-submarine weaponry, to deal with that submarine. I've had it with this guy. This Orion is going to also engage this position. Actually, I can do that with F1, I believe. There. Tell it to attack it. Come on. What are your missiles going to be doing? That's the helo from the Bacchante. These submarines are now classed as red, which means hostile. I can now engage them if I so desire. And I absolutely do. Another vampire coming in. More missiles. They really want us dead. But again, they're not really shooting at anything where my ships are. Another one. Oh, this one's looking like it's going my way. Another one. Let's switch this back to 1x speed. This just got hot. But this missile is going somewhere else. I don't have a battle group west. Okay, let's see. I know what kind of missiles that submarine is firing. So I can look those up. And yeah, we're going to be doing this a lot. The SSN-7 Starbright. Pause the game. Game view. Let's see, where was that? Database viewer. Type. Missile. Weapon. Oh, shut up. Type SSN-7. No? There, SSN-7 Starbright. Look at that monster. I do not want those things to hit my ships, thank you very much. Active radar seeker, 5 nautical miles. The missile has been fired, but they don't know exactly where my ships are. Because that radar hasn't been acquiring my ships yet. Signatures, I can detect it on radar. infrared, and visual. If you see this thing on visual, it's the last thing you'll ever see. 530 kilogram shape charge. Valid target, surface ships. Right. So I believe that this Charlie is just firing at anything it can see currently. That seems to be what's going on here. Let's see. Weapon cleared. No, not the vampire. I'm trying to engage the submarine instead. There. Auto fires not possible targets out of range. Yeah, I know. Now, if I got the game correctly, this helicopter is going to veer off and start engaging that submarine. I am rather worried about this surface ship. Or the surface group. At least these two missiles are gone. We can class those as no longer a problem. Jezebel sonar buoys. These things really aren't detecting that much. You can see that they have a very, very small detection radius. But they may actually be detecting at quite a long... No, sorry, 3 nautical miles. They're not detecting anything. Okay. Oh! Surprise, surprise. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Damn it, we're right on top of this ship. At this range, I wouldn't be surprised if those missiles are actually going hot. They had a... Counter missile going out. SSN-7 has run out of energy. That's these guys in the south. They've run out of fuel, which is a good thing. Missiles going out from, I believe, the second ship. Not sure which one that is. The lead ship of the group is the Bogeys, so this must be the Venice, which is defending itself. Seacat trying to intercept the missile. Come on. The missile, though, is not even going for my ship. Come on, splash that bird. Nope, didn't get it. Vampire has been lost. Run out of energy. Good thing. PL-641 detected. Which one's that? Because we just identified another hostile submarine. There. Victor class submarine. This helicopter is already engaged hot. It's already engaging this target. So that's good. Let's focus on this ship for now. Or this group. I'm really not sure why it's firing missiles all over the place. It's like it's doing a sort of shot. I thought that this one's going to engage, but not really. Venice is turning around quickly. Oh, sorry, that's a Seacat. That's engaging that missile. This one seems to be incoming torpedo. Estimated 494 nautical miles. Where is that? Seriously. Where is that? I doubt it. I think that the SOSUS isn't accurate. The SOSUS has detected there might be a torpedo, but look at the line. That is probably another unit that's getting engaged. So I'm not really thinking that this might be an actual threat right there. It's much more likely to be over here. There it is. We're now getting engaged by torpedoes and missiles. Come on. I don't care about that missile. I just care about the other ones that are coming in. These Vampires 31 and 32. New torpedo. This is going all sorts of sideways. I got a Nimrod here. This Nimrod has to engage to this position right now. Go there. Yep, just move up fast as you can. We're still not hit by these missiles, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be any time now. Gotta say, it may not look like Wargame, but this is all sorts of exciting for me. Missile, the Sea Cat, fired by the Van Ness, missed. Missile still coming in. Another missile going out, another Sea Cat. Van Ness is desperately trying to defend itself. It would be nice if we could actually shoot down one of these missiles. Nope, missed it. The other one's intercepting the other missile there. Eyes only. What happened? All units assume a war footing. 1 hour ago, a P-3C was shot down in the vicinity of Banach by a MiG-23 Flogger. Any Soviet air, surface, subsurface contact is now considered hostile. Use of nuclear depth charges, surface-to-air missiles is authorized. Excuse me, I was already using these. Yeah. NATO secret eyes only. End. Good. So, who would like to see a nuclear submarine or a nuclear depth charge? The ship is now using its main gun to try and shoot down this missile. Let's see if we can get that done. Nope. Identified as a guided weapon now. I could have told you that. I'm lucky that these missiles are so damn inaccurate. Okay. So this just turned from an anti-submarine warfare patrol to a strike. I can now engage these targets as I see fit. Which is exactly what's going to happen. We don't have an active aircraft here. That one's going towards... That's not really a big threat at the moment. I want you to engage that target. I'm still not entirely sure how this game thinks. Vampire, Van Ness, designated 68 degrees, 27 nautical miles out. This submarine really wants us dead, but is not doing a good job at it. So far I have missed all of my shots shooting back at the missiles, but so far the missiles have all missed. We also got 2 torpedoes coming in, which I'm a bit worried about. These are submarine class anti-surface units. Torpedo seek at 2 nautical miles. What's the range in those? Anti-surface 4 nautical miles. That means that from this position, those things are never going to hit because they're 13 miles out. They're going to run out of fuel long before they get close to my ships. Okay, that's one threat down, or at least one problem less. Let's give this guy another mission. I'm going to give this battle group another task. Define area. This area. New mission. Submarine kill 1. This is going to be a strike. Anti-submarine strike. And we're going to assign both of these ships from this group. This is going to be submarine kill 1. That helicopter is also going to be assigned to that mission. Its only purpose right now is to drop those depth charges on top of that submarine. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. As for the rest of you guys, are there any aircraft threats currently? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is the position of the SOSUS, at least on the map. It's not really accurate probably, because I believe the SOSUS line is a whole bunch of underground or attached to the bottom of the sea sonobuoys. But, you know, you get the message. Okay, same for this group. Define area. Actually, we're first going to attack this submarine only. There, and there. Strike, anti-submarine strike. Sub kill 2. I know I'm not really consistent with these mission designations, but so be it. Assign to mission, sub kill 2. You. Assign to mission, sub kill 2. Okay, he's changing course rapidly. You can see him swinging around, coming to a course of probably 090, 093, heading towards that new submarine contact. This looks like a somewhat older submarine, a Foxtrot class, designed 1973. Actually, it's pretty new for the scenario. Weaponry, surface ships, range 4 nautical miles. So these things still have to get really close to my surface ships in order to do damage. Now there is something there. There is absolutely something there. I just don't know what it is. Oh. New ship, new contact designated, spotted by the McDonough at 194 nautical miles. Classed as a bogey. Where would that be? 331 degrees. 331 from your position? That would mean somewhere along these lines north. Haven't seen anything yet. Okay. Switch this to 5 times. Still got 2 torpedoes coming in, but they're never going to hit. New class, Bionics. SSN-8 has been detected and identified as a submarine. That's Foxtrot 8. Biologics, a lot of biologics. This is a submarine potential. This is a bogey. That's something that's moving at 470 knots. What is that? Could it be a missile emanating from that sub? A Zulu 4. It's already 40 nautical miles away. What can this thing fire? Nothing. Just torpedoes. Okay. So we may have another threat here. Okay, I think they know where we are. So this group is going to go active with its radars. MCON, get me the income window. We're going active with radars. Offensive ECM active, yes. So are your radars active or not? They should be. Yeah, checked as active. Offensive ECM active. Yes. So they are now going to actively engage their radars, or at least they should. What's the kind of radar that they have? Sensors. Sorry. Let's say the Fraser. Surface range. This thing should be able to detect aircraft at a range of 110 nautical miles. Which means it should have a very large circle around it, but I'm not seeing it. That's a bit weird. At any rate, we can assign another kill box here. Let's make it a bit wider. I don't know exactly where the sub is. And we're going to designate that sub kill mission 3. Anti-submarine warfare strike. Assign units from TU 6010-103. Assign to mission. Kill. Aircraft. We got one Sea King, armed with a Mark 46 lightweight torpedo mod 1, assigned to sub kill 3. Should give these things something to do. There's still the matter of that submarine that I have absolutely nothing in the vicinity to deal with. Let's see, this one's armed with what? Oh yeah, that was the anti-submarine nuclear bomb. Right. Okay, then this Orion is going to be tasked with a new mission. It's going to engage that submarine. define area. There. And this is classed as a K387. Okay, we're gonna label this one a bit different. K387 Orion Patrol Mission. Okay, assign this Orion, assign to mission, there. Now, what is my helicopter doing currently? Not too sure yet. Seems to be trying to get a lock on that submarine and engage it. Status engaged offensive. It's going for the kill. I'm going to switch it to ×5 because this could take a long time. Rest in peace to all the people using headphones. That was rather loud. One thing that is mentioned in, I believe, the early briefings of the game is that ASW, which stands for Anti-submarine warfare, is also referred to as awfully slow warfare, because it can take a long time to detect the submarine and then to engage it successfully. Right now, it seems that the Bacanti is still trying to detect the submarine. I don't think it has dropped off anything yet. It says auto I think it's auto priority. Yep, I think it knows more or less where it is. It's re-inquired. Once it's dropped off, it's going straight back to the ships to get resupplied with new bombs. Unlike Wargame, that takes quite a while. That can take up to, I believe, 4 hours or something like that. Which is 4 hours I don't really have. Not with this amount of submarines in the vicinity here. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to launch another of my Orions. Keflavik. Nope, that's the... where is it? Here it is. Keflavik. I still have 3 aircraft standing by. This one's ready. Carrying 8 torpedoes. Perfect. Launch. I'll assign you to a mission later. I just want you in the air right now. What the hell was that then? That may have been the launch of that Orion. Come on, let's see about this submarine. It would be nice if I could kill one of them. This one's assigned, that one's assigned. This one is not assigned yet, but he's way outside of my range currently. I don't have anything to engage him with. This is assigned, that one's assigned. So let's define an area there. That's a Foxtrot. Okay, strike. We're going to label that patrol, because I don't know exactly where it is. ASW Patrol Foxtrot 8. And that's what I'm going to assign that newly launched aircraft to. It's probably taxiing right now. No, it's already in the air. Excellent. You can see it's moving at 1,000 feet. 984 feet above ground level. There. Okay. Managing multiple threats. Come on, what's going on with this sub? Does this thing still have weapons? Yeah, it still has depth charges. It's still looking for the submarine. I don't know exactly where it is. You can see it's somewhere inside the red box, but it's just too unclear exactly where it is. Does this thing carry any sonar buoys? Sensors? Nothing. Wonderful. So that means I simply don't have the sonar buoys to detect the submarine accurately. I cannot drop a depth charge on top of it accurately. Well, that sucks. And that is anti-submarine warfare for you. You don't know exactly what you're dealing with, where it is, and how you can hit it. Switch this to 5 times. I wouldn't be surprised if that submarine is trying to get in range of my ships and try to fire torpedoes after me. VP-26 departed, waiting for orders. Did I assign the orders to the wrong aircraft? That might be it. This is Dragon 7. That's Dragon 3. Dragon 4 has departed. This is Dragon 4. That's the one I just launched. That's different. Foxtrot 8. It's always nice to have 2 aircraft on a mission like that together. 5 seconds. Or 5 times speed. Helicopter is possibly going to go looking for the target first. Sensors. Well, it's just the sensors on the aircraft itself. This group is moving only at 5 knots. They're not in a hurry. They have been assigned to anything, yeah? Subco mission 3, excellent. Bogey detected by that one. There is something moving in, and it's coming in fast. What is that? What is that? I don't like it. It's possibly an aircraft moving at this speed, and it's going right for my ships. Blark 670 has successfully been identified as K-43, determined as hostile. I could have told you that. That thing has been firing missiles at me half the day, so yeah. I'm gonna assume it's hostile, alright. Let's see if these guys want to activate their sensors. Radar's active, yep. Override strict, yeah, I want to override it. Come on, activate your sensors already. Somehow I'm just not seeing my radars go active. I do have everything locked, right? Surface weapons, show range symbols for... Ah, there it is. I just didn't have it selected. So, they are now tracking this aircraft, this group. You know what, I'm just going to go active with all the weapon groups, or all the sensors. Yep. There, active. And this group. That way, if there's any more missiles, I can see them coming in quite a bit easier. Now I have a very, very good radar coverage here. This is better. Oh, there's another bogey there. Now the thing is, I cannot just shoot it down. If this happens to be a passenger airliner that just happens to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, I don't like killing an aircraft filled with about 200 people. I think that's, let's just say that's bad for the reputation of the Navy. This thing is moving at 36,000 feet, which I believe might be the standard cruising altitude for civilian airliners or commercial airliners. Let's see if they can identify it as it gets closer. Although at 36,000 feet, I doubt it. Torpedo, torpedo. Where might that be? Oh yeah. Another torpedo. Yep, this ship, or this battle group, should have already engaged. Hold, hold, hold. Let's see, attack options. Attack targets auto, that one. I don't care what weapon you use, just make sure it goes down. This thing should now be engaged defensive, reducing speed to regroup, that's fine. Other than that, they're going at flank speed. Hang on, F2. Yeah, okay, they can manually adjust their speed, that's good. Don't have to micromanage those. And now we wait. Let's see, what's the range against my anti-surface weapons? Let's just switch off everything else. Air weapons, air sensors, land weapons. So underwater is what? What the? That's weird. Somehow it won't... Oh! Oh! That's the small circle right there. Jesus. So that means I have to be pretty much right on top of it in order to actually try and get a missile or a weapon or whatever onto that submarine. It's not going to be a missile, but an ASROC probably. Nimrod's trying to go in. What are you assigned to anyway? Nimrod assigned to mission. Nimrod patrol line. Yeah, we're going to give you a new mission. Let's see. You are on attack mission submarine kill 1. You're going to join that. New mission. That means that they're probably going to start engaging these submarines that are in the kill region, which is just this one currently. I'm not sure what this means though, the IP there. This ship seems to think it has a torpedo after it. I think it's running the other way. Yeah, 23 knots. It's trying to pick up speed, 24. 25. This thing is getting the hell out of range of those torpedoes. Another submarine determined as hostile. This thing is looking for targets now. Engage the target, the S-80 there. A lot of submarines trying to break out here. I hope I have the weapons to engage all of them. See, now that I've identified these submarines, I can, based on the type of submarine that they are, determine what kind of weapons they're likely to have and what kind of range they have. So now I know what kind of range these guys can engage me at, which is very, very useful information. Because it means that I know whether I can get inside the perimeter safely or not. Biological tuna fish. Yeah, cancel out. Not of any interest of mine. At all. Filter out. If this... Whoa, 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 whoa. Bacanti's been hit. Sinking. All escorts are to continue an aggressive ASW action. Shit. Shit. Bacanti's been destroyed. Damn it. That just leaves the Van Ness in this group. The Van Ness is armed with, I believe, something that can kill submarines. Yeah, here. Mark 10 Limbo ASW mortar salvo. 3 rounds. I can do that 17 times. But the range on that is very, very limited. On the other hand, this submarine has probably 4 torpedo tubes. See, it's in November. 4 torpedo tubes. And they're probably going to be reloading for quite a while, so I should be pretty safe to engage that sub. Damn it, I lost a ship. Nimrod's trying to come in as well. Oh well, it happens. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. It's been 45 minutes. It's been a very, very intense 45 minutes, I can tell you that. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I'll be continuing this campaign very, very soon in order to keep up the pressure, trying to get these Soviet submarines neutralized, preferably without losing any more ships. So, hope you join me next time in Command Northern Inferno.